not the result we all hoped for at the end of 90 minutes. What didn't work out for the team today?
Yeah, no, of course. Listen, learning experience for our boys today. Not what we expected, not what we wanted. But I think we never dropped our heads after you go 3-0 down in the first half. We kept fighting, we kept playing, but at this level, when you play and you make the mistakes that you make, that we did, you get punished. And when you have a Gambia squad where every outfield player and the bench that they have plays in Europe, it shows the level, the quality that they have. And we will have to learn if we want to find ourselves or see ourselves on that level, that at this stage, when you make the mistakes that we did, first goal, instead of trying to dribble out the back, you lose the ball and then they get a corner, and from the corner, people just not picking up their man and allowing players to get free headers inside the box. Yeah, of course, the players that they have, they play in Europe, so they know about the levels here. So when you get the opportunities that they got, they take them. And for us, you go 1-0 down, and then again trying to play through the lines, and then just where the simple pass was to play outside and they intercept, and boom, you get yourself again 1 against 1. And Mente, he plays in the best league in the world, and you leave him 1 against 1. There's only one outcome going to be, and then 2-0 down, and then 3-0 down. Then it becomes really an uphill battle. But I think second half we made the changes. We brought in Alpha and Mansour because of the relationship that they had playing in the Chan, and I think they brought us a little bit more energy and more fight, and I think that's what people want to see. When you put on the national team jersey, people want to see fight, people want to see passion, and I think first half we kind of lacked a little bit of that, and then second half there was more energy to it, and we could have gotten probably more than one today, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. So but I'm pleased for the boys that made the step up to international level, and see how physical and how fast and how quick the game is, and how you make one mistake, you get punished for it. So and I know from here onwards it's a learning curve, but it's a learning curve in the right direction.
I just want to ask about the fielding of Richard Odada. He has not been playing for his club, so I just want to know, starting him today, was it asking too much from him? Because, of course, there could be an issue with fitness and forms. He's not been playing for his club anyway. Thank you.
Listen, since I joined, I had Richard, so I know what he brings. He had a spell in Dundee. I watched him a couple of times before I joined when he was in Scotland, and then he went on loan to Vojvodino in Serbia. So he's played there, and then obviously pre-season he's done with his club, which I know it's very physical. And I saw the news now that he got released, or he fought to get out of the situation that he was in, that the manager wasn't going to count on him. So listen, it was a gamble. It was a gamble from my part, but it's a player that I know the quality, the experience that he brings. He plays in Europe, and you saw the difference between the two squads. Their squad, everyone playing in Europe, and our squad having half that's local and half that's international, and there's just slightly a little bit of difference in quality between the two. So I thought, Richard would give us a little bit of that powerhouse that we kind of desperately need to compete at this level, and it just didn't work today. Him and Timothy Uma, I think, overcomplicated a little bit in the midfield, and just made some errors, and we paid the price as a team, but not regretting my decision at all.
First of all, congratulations.
Secondly, there were 2 goals that Kenya scored which were disallowed. What did you think of them, especially the first one?
Till now, I don't know. I think this is part and parcel of being a coach for Kenya national teams. You get goals disallowed and you're not given any explanation. You just have to accept